What's up guys, and welcome to the official OnePlus 8 day. Today we are comparing the OnePlus 8 Pro to the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra and find out which one is better. Yes, we are at this point in time where OnePlus flagship is coming toe to toe with a Samsung top of the line flagship. Like specs wise, if you look at both these two phones, they are completely packed. Back in the days, OnePlus started as a flagship killer, providing you some of the features as the higher end flagship phones at a much cheaper price. But now, since they are packing everything, they are rivaling these giants, which is why the price has gone up thanks to 5G and all the features. But still, OnePlus 8 Pro is certainly cheaper than the $1,400 mighty Galaxy S20 Ultra if we talk about the pricing. So the question is, which one should you buy? Should you save money and go for the OnePlus 8 Pro, or Samsung is just too good? As always, let's get right into it. So starting with the design, I think it's pretty obvious who is going to win in this category. Samsung, they put all their eggs in one basket. I mean, for the big camera sensor on the back, they have sacrificed the look of the phone completely. And to top it off, we only get two color options on the phone. If we look at the Galaxy Note 10 Plus with its Aura Glow dominance, it's certainly a bit of downgrade with the S20 family. Now compare that to the OnePlus 8 Pro, we have three beautiful colors and it comes with a matte finish, so no fingerprints on the back. The S20 Ultra has the glossy look on the back, which some people might prefer. So generally, when you look at the back of these two phones, you will get more attracted to the OnePlus 8 Pro because of its cleaner setup of cameras compared to the S20 Ultra's big block on the left hand side. And speaking of the back, for the first time we have ultra fast wireless charging on the OnePlus 8 Pro. That is coming at 30 watts compared to just 15 of the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. So I mean, it's pretty crazy to say, but OnePlus is actually giving you more options than Samsung, which usually is not the case. But yeah, here we are in 2020. Both devices are also IP68 certified, so this is something that people would put against OnePlus devices that they don't have wireless charging and IP68 rating. These two things are now included with the 8 Pro to make it as complete as possible. Now display wise, these two are the best looking smartphones on the market. Both are rocking Quad HD displays with 120Hz refresh rate support. We have punch hole on both phones. Samsung has this in the middle where I kind of prefer it, whereas the OnePlus 8 Pro has this towards the left. Now just like last year, when it comes to refresh rate, OnePlus has bested Samsung once again. On the OnePlus 8 Pro, the 120Hz works with Quad HD Plus resolution, something you don't get with the S20 Ultra that only works with Full HD Plus. And also, to make it even sweeter, OnePlus 8 Pro offers you the option for 90Hz. So if you want a balance of battery life and smoothness, this is something you have on the OnePlus 8 Pro, which Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra doesn't have. Again, it is so crazy that S20 Ultra being bested by OnePlus 8 Pro in the display area where Samsung is usually the king. We have seen this last year with the 7 Pro offering 90Hz. This time around, once again, OnePlus, in my opinion, doing a better job when it comes to the refresh rate game. Let's talk about performance. Now, this is a bit of a controversial topic. Obviously, you guys know what's happening regarding the Exynos 990 processor. This chip is definitely inferior to the Snapdragon 865 that you're gonna see inside the OnePlus 8 Pro. Now, unless you live in United States or China or Canada, you're gonna get the Exynos Galaxy S20 Ultra, and I've actually been using it for about a month plus. This is still a flagship chip. It doesn't lag. There's no problem when it comes to gaming, but Snapdragon 865 is just better than this. So with OnePlus 8 Pro, you get the absolute best performance. Snapdragon 865 chip plus 5G, no compromise. Software wise, we have Android 10 on both devices. I love both UI. Personally, I kind of prefer the One UI. Just the look of it, it's pretty amazing, pretty colorful. But if you want more of a stock looking UI with a healthy dose of customization, then the OnePlus will be the right one for you. The great thing to see here is that the OnePlus 8 Pro has 3 years of software updates, whereas Samsung gives 2 years of software updates to its Samsung flagship phone, no matter the price. Now let's talk about cameras. This is the place where OnePlus lagged behind Samsung and Apple. So when you look at the camera specs, both are looking pretty packed, but Samsung's side is a lot more packing when it comes to numbers at least. OnePlus has the highest resolution ultra wide angle lens, which definitely helps in the short sharpness of the image. Samsung has the main 108 megapixel sensor, which we have seen in the test that it doesn't really bring a lot of detail compared to, let's say, a 64 or a 48 megapixel lens. But nonetheless, the images on the S20 Ultra are nice and vibrant. It can shoot 8K video and 4K, whereas OnePlus can only do 4K 60 FPS or 4K 30, which is completely fine. With Samsung having autofocus issues, it seems like OnePlus might actually provide you a better video experience. Again, with a software update, Samsung did improve this a lot, but it's not completely gone. It's still nowhere near where it should be according to Samsung's own standard. Now, one thing that is unbeatable on the S20 Ultra is its zoom. It is packing 4x optical zoom and up to 10x digital zoom, and it actually does pretty good at up to 10x level, whereas OnePlus 8 Pro can do 5x digital and 3x lossless zoom. I personally feel like OnePlus has closed the gap with its 8 Pro phone when it comes to cameras. Again, we'll be doing more testing soon. Now, when it comes to battery, we have a 5000 mAh battery on the S20 Ultra and a 4500 cell on the OnePlus 8 Pro. The battery life on the S20 Ultra is good for my usage. It got me through the day without any issue. OnePlus flagships, on the other hand, have great battery life since the past few years, so you can expect this phone to last you a day as well. Of course, if you use it at 120Hz Quad HD Plus, then of course battery life will take a hit, but you can expect more or less this phone to survive around a day of time. Now, Samsung offers 45 watts of cable charging, which is really fast compared to 30 of the OnePlus 8 Pro. So in this one area, Samsung is better. So all in all, I have to say this is the most competitive OnePlus 8 flagship that we have ever seen on the market, the 8 Pro. The 8 Pro is definitely a very strong contender to the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Yes, it's an expensive phone, but it's still a lot cheaper than the S20 Ultra's $1,400 price. Samsung does offer Galaxy S20 Plus at $1,200, of course slightly cheaper than the S20 Ultra, but then again, Exynos chipset is still there, which may put some people off. Like I said, this year OnePlus is looking really strong. Whether you like it or not, Samsung's own half-baked software mess has given OnePlus kind of an upper hand. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Who wins? Do you think the S20 Ultra is a deserving $1,400 device? Or do you think OnePlus has proved with its 8 Pro that it is a proper flagship phone? Drop your comments below and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.